Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Aaron. This channel is called Hotel Delta, bringing you all things two wheels with an emphasis in Harley-Davidsons. And I can't believe we haven't covered this bike before, but we just have not had it in stock. I finally got a brand new one on the floor. 2022 Sportster S. Let's go take a walk around and talk about it. Have any questions, comment below. Please like and subscribe. I'll see you on the next ride. Alright guys, here I am in front of a brand new 2022 Sportster S. Just a quick walk around. Check out the cast aluminum wheels, Brembo brakes, the 1250 Revolution Max motor, LED lighting. Some of the things I think are pretty cool, obviously inverted front fork. Tires are a little different on this thing. I don't know if you can kind of see the angle of the tire. It's got a peak to it. Definitely helps with handling. Allows you to lay the bike over. You're not fighting against those big tires. I will say, riding it, that front tire is a little awkward looking. You can definitely see it just looking straight forward that it's got that big wide front tire. So it feels a little different. The motor on this thing, obviously it's a little different than that of the Pan America. 12-to-1 compression ratio. It's all designed for torque, and it delivers. The throttle response on this thing is pretty impressive. You put it in sport mode and hammer it, you better be hanging on, because it'll throw you back for sure. I like the design features as far as the colors they used. I know it gets knocked because of the big exhaust. Yeah, it's just what they had to do. EPA's really gotten a hold of these things, so they quieted them down. I will say the exhaust shields are, although large, they're very impressive. You don't get any heat coming off that shield like you do on the Pan America. The Pan America's got that raw stainless steel exhaust that you definitely feel the heat coming off of. This thing, man, it really seems to flow the heat out of it without putting it on the rider. Quick look at the controls. So obviously very different from Sportsters of yesteryear, going to more of a metric style. Mode buttons up here. Obviously I just turned the bike on. Momentary starter button on top. You have your audio controls on this side. Traction control and push to talk. Got your horn, blinkers, which it's left for left, right for right. Push to cancel. Home button. Let's see if the home button screen works like it does on the Pan America. So yeah, there you go. Push and hold the home button for about 5 seconds. It'll go white or black. It's always a cool feature. As far as this stuff, it's all just like the Pan America. The screen just looks a little bit different, a little bit smaller. Let's take a quick look at the ride modes and see what all you can adjust on those. Ride customization, ride modes. Let's look at the editing. We do not want to copy. Hey, go back. I don't want to copy. Do not copy. So engine map, engine braking, throttle response, traction control, ABS, suspension dampening, and adaptive ride height. So it's obviously there's no adaptive ride height. It's just using the same software. Something else that's different on this from the Pan America. You see it does have the button for the heated grips. Those are not included. So you actually have to add the heated grips to it. Everything else pretty much the same control wise. Does have cruise control, all the ride modes. Different way it does the power. Good look at the LED light from the rear. And yeah, it's another regulation. They got to put that light back there like that. Not a fan of it either, guys. I know. Headlight, love the headlight. Super bright. Very unique look from the front. Let's talk about what I don't like about it. Gas tank's a little small, 3.1 gallons, but this is not, you know, your touring bike. This is a quick bar hopper around town. The whole idea behind it is they really wanted to put the sport and Sportster. They wanted in-town performance, quick bikes, and that's exactly what they got. What don't I like about it? The wide tires are really wide. You can throw it around. It just takes a little getting used to. It's kind of like a Fat Boy. Fat boys, you can ride hard. You just, man, you really got to get used to that size. Other things, I'm going to go with the controls, not necessarily up top, but down here. These 4 controls, the seat, and the power don't mesh. If you put it in sport mode, you hammer this thing and your feet are forward and there's nothing to hold you in place with the seat. The only thing you got to hold you in place are those bars, and that is just whiskey throttle central. I'm not a big fan of that. I would definitely do the mid-control kit, and I would find a seat that holds me in place. Yeah, the exhaust is big. The exhaust doesn't bother me. To me, the exhaust flows with the bike. Yeah, it's large, but again, man, the heat shielding is so impressive. I don't know that I would change it. The other thing that's great about the exhaust is you have nothing getting in your way on putting those mid-controls on it. I would have preferred they came from the factory with the mid-controls. But what's a Harley if you don't want to change something right off the bat? And it's just kind of, you know, the Harley tax, if you will. Guys, y'all have any questions, comment below. Please hit me up with questions. Again, if I'm not the one answering it, you know, I love when people chime in. Let me know what you think of the new Sportster S. And yes, the next version of the Sportster's coming out. Looks like it's a smaller displacement, more of an iron style. But I do expect it to be performance-based. Expect the smaller displacement, not the 1250. We should see what we expect as the 975. It seems to be pretty much everywhere. So that comes out the 12th of April. Guys, comment below with any questions, like and subscribe. We'll catch you guys on the next one.